I've woken up. I slept all the way through again. I don't think I'm out of this flare yet. I don't feel right. I woke up and my face was swelled up, and I'm trying to get it all to go down. I feel extremely, puffy. My eyes in particular feel really puffy. I probably look no different, to be fair. I feel it though. I'm hurting all over. Very tired. Getting very tired and out of breath easy. So we're going to have a steady... Luckily, I'm on a day doing paperwork anyway. Last day of having to do, I hope, last day of having to do paperwork. The culmination of the past couple of years is coming to a head this week. And something will get addressed. And I'm hoping that is the end of it. And that it's done. Because I've had enough. So I'm gonna have a steady day anyway doing paperwork. I say steady, I don't like paperwork. I don't like it. This is gonna really piss me off, and I'm gonna have to fight my own procrastination because I hate it. I hate having to do this. But what I'm trying to get at is I'm sat, so it's not like I'm gonna be, building shit on the garden or anything like that. I am going to make some more bread, so I made some bread yesterday, and then I remembered I got no yeast, so it came out like a brick. So Mum gave me her yeast, and I've made some more. I made it's multi-seed, and it's got crispy fried onions in it, and basil and garlic, which is really nice when it's warm, and it's got butter on it. Dead tasty. So I've got that, and I'm gonna make today. I'm gonna make some fruit loaf. So I'm gonna put some fruit bread for breakfast. So I'm running out of breakfast stuff. This is a heck ton of bread, and I don't normally eat this much bread, but short on cash. Payday's still just over 2 weeks away. It's always crap in January for everyone, I'm sure. So I'm just using what I've got. That's probably why I'm swelling up, if I'm honest. It's all gluten-free. It just does not agree with me at all. So bread is something that I don't usually have a lot of, but we're doing it. So I'm going to make fruit bread, and it's going to have cranberries and raisins in it, and probably some cinnamon, which would be nice. And I'm just going to have to think about how I'm going to have it in moderation, because I still need to eat other things to try and stop the swelling. Anyway, I'm going to shut up about my medical and dietary needs. I'm going to give an update later on what the snow looks like now, because it's been a couple of days. The road's a lot better outside. It's been churned up a lot by cars and just melted away. I'm starting to get black ice on my path, and I've been skidding and sliding all over the place, which isn't great when I don't have the ankles for it. I keep catching myself shouting, "Oh, fucking hell," all the time. But neighbours wondered what's going off. I've told them to be careful if they come, to just be careful because it's still slippy. I put some more salt down. I keep putting salt down. All the animals are fine. They've all been out. They've all been eating. They're all looking healthy. They're all looking well. I think they're enjoying it. Little kitten came and said hello yesterday. Again, I got a feeling he don't like this snow. I think it's his first snow, because he's only a baby. Even though he's big, he's only a baby. It's his first snow, and I think the novelty wore off very quick because of how cold it was. And he's been trying to break into my house and my neighbour's house when he can't get into his own house. So I'm just going to keep an eye on him, because I know, I'm not saying all animal parents are bad parents. I'm saying some of them are. Some of them shouldn't have them. So I'm just keeping an eye on him. That's all I'm going to say on that.
I talk about it. I don't have any animals myself anymore. We grew up with the equivalents of a zoo. So we had chickens, ducks. We took in rescues. My mum took in a lot of rescues as well. So she had a pigeon coop on top of the door with loads of pigeons in it. We've had collared doves, normal doves that tend to have brain damage. They're not. They've always got something wrong with the brains when they white. I don't know why that is, but I suppose you get that in all other animals. We've had 50 plus dogs easily. Same amount in cats. We've had mice, rats, ferrets, guinea pigs, rabbits, the ferrets in the bathroom. Not ideal having ferrets eating your toes whilst you're trying to go to the toilet. I can tell you that for a fact. Don't recommend at all. But we've had all sorts. Fishes. What else we had? There's been foxes and crows, and what else is it? Stick insects. A second occasion of keeping animals in the bathroom. Stick insects. They get out, and then you can't go to the toilet because they're all over the toilet. And I'm scared. Look, we've had a lot. My mum had monkeys at one point as well. She had three squirrel monkeys. So we've grown up with animals. We rescue, we look after them. I still take in pigeons every sodding year. And the thing with wood pigeons, they very rarely survive. If you can manage to get your hands on them, then you put it this way, there's something seriously wrong, and it's probably too far gone at that point. And so I do my very best with them. Some of them are just babies and parents have kicked them out at nest, or they're being picked on, or something's tried to get at them and I can't put them back in nest for whatever reason. I don't know. Nest isn't there anymore. Parents won't come back. Cats know where the nest is. Lots of reasons for me to take babies, and they do fine. And I take the babies. Most of the time they do fine, unless they've got, pre-existing conditions and what have you. And you can always tell if they've got pre-existing conditions because they can't get up, they can't walk. But yeah, pigeons, I still take them depending on what's going on with them. I don't mind taking in little fledglings at all. They always do well. They go out and then they come back every year. But the sick and injured, I have to be really careful. I'm not a vet, If it needs going to a vet, it's going to a vet. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to put it down. And if it's good enough for wildlife centre, if I can get to them because they're towns away, because they've moved, then I will take them there. But I don't even trust that wildlife centre anymore. So I am realistic when it comes to wood pigeons in particular. They are not as hardy. They're a little bit like deer and mice, for example. The shock and the fear can mess the nervous system up that much that they can die from that, and there's nothing you can do about that. Do you know what I mean? So ultimately, they're just getting a safe place to die sometimes, and I'll just sit with them, and it makes me cry every time. But I will still do it because it's better than being out in open and being ripped up to shreds whilst they're still alive. And then what I'll do is I'll just put their little body on the garden, and Fox will usually come, and then he's got a meal, and there weren't no unnecessary suffering for that meal. Do you know what I mean? Like, died as peacefully as possible without being ripped to shreds. Very stressful. My God, I've gone off topic. The animals are doing fine. The cat next door is fine. I've got opinions because I've had a ton of animals and I've got my opinions. I also don't like what they did to my cat when I had a cat. I'm going off topic again. I will go out later and just show you the extent of what everything looks like now. It's not melting as fast as I thought. It's melting, but it's turning into blocks of ice, which isn't great. But we are set for some rain. We are set for rain today and tomorrow, I think, which could also be contributing to why I feel so goddamn awful. But once all this paperwork's out the way and this big meeting this week that I can't talk on, I'm going to be able to get stuck into house renovations again and painting and fixing and moving forward with projects. And I'm dead set that I'm going to get some big projects done this year, like my pond, and they will love it. I just do not need, I need the cat to understand he can't walk in it. He already knows not to walk in the one on the back. He's tried. Because he's stupid. But yeah, I think they will love it. And I think I've come up with an ingenious solution to have perpetual water motion without the need for electrical or solar power or pumps or money. Which sounds like an utter fucking miracle. But it's not. I'm just using my brain. The little one that I've got. But yeah, I'm going to go make some bread. And then sit for a little bit. And then try and get myself into the headspace of paperwork. Which is horrible. Once it's done, it's done. Once it's done, it's done. And if I keep putting it off, it's never going to get done and it's going to be hanging over me. It's going to be hanging over me, isn't it? Like an ominous loom. I don't fucking want that in my life. I don't. Life's too short. I don't need no ominous, luminous lumens over my head. Mum's bought me a new book as well. It's not new. It's a second-hand book again. But it's a book that she's got. And I used to love it as a kid. And she's bought me my own copy. And it happens to be an earlier copy and a better copy than what she's got. So I've said do a swap. Because the one she's got, I defaced when I was a kid. And I drew inside it. So I've said I'll obviously have that. I did the damage. I may as well have that one. And then she can have the really, really good one. So I'm going to do a swap. I'll show you the book later as well. I'll do a little short on the tiny book. It's not tiny. It's thin, but not tiny. But it's a really good story. It is a really good story. You don't get books like this nowadays. But yeah, hopefully everyone has a good day. And it's not too crazy outside where you are and you're safe. Important to be safe. And I hope you have a good day.